This year marks 100 years of the Pensions and Lifetime Saving Association. In this report, we look at the role of the PLSA as a voice for the workplace pensions and savings sector and how they work to help the UK's 30 million savers achieve a better income in retirement.
With more than 1,300 pension schemes as members, the PLSA represent thousands of investment professionals who in turn invest in excess of £1.3 trillion. Their goal to secure the financial futures of more than 30 million savers.
The PLSA's unique role is the way that we're able to bring the pensions industry together and represent those views across the whole range of pension schemes and providers. And that enables us to improve pensions policy across the UK and do so in the best interests of UK savers.
The PLSA's role is to pull everyone together across the industry. So that's pension providers, pension schemes, all of the advisors to the pensions community, and also, of course, government. My role's in policy, and so we're operating with government and regulators constantly. We pull everyone together and grapple with the most difficult issues that we see in pensions and try and resolve them.
The PLSA's mission began 100 years ago, and they've remained an influential and trusted organisation throughout that time. Now, a century on, they recognise that they play a vital role, providing stability in an ever-shifting pensions landscape.
The PLSA obviously has been going for about 100 years, seeking to be the voice of workplace pensions. But we're constantly dealing with change. Ministers, I don't know how many ministers there have been in the last 100 years, but there were certainly 3 ministers for pensions last year alone. And so it's very important that we're there constantly explaining the views of our membership to the changing government ministers, but also to the civil servants and the politicians that work elsewhere, because often they change less frequently, and you can really establish credibility and relationships that can help guide policy.
A constant presence with a depth of expertise, the PLSA now aims to continue collaborating to ensure that pension provision and its importance for the financial well-being of the nation remains a priority.
Right now, there feels like there's such a lot of change coming about. We've seen this year so many consultations on so many different aspects of pensions. It feels like at the moment the government's agenda is up in the air. There's a lot of change that's going to happen. We've seen that from potentially investing in liquid assets, the consolidation across the marketplace. 100 years' time, pensions are guaranteed to look so different to what they are now. And the PLSA's role in that is going to be crucial.
Well, outsiders wouldn't really think this, Emma, but the pensions industry is full of change. There's so many consultations on our desk at the moment, and it's vital, I think, that the PLSA continues to lobby for the best that we can possibly be in the pensions industry. So we will absolutely still have that role as policy. We will have the role of bringing the industry together as well. So actually, I feel, and I really hope, that our objectives can remain the same for the next period as well, with that key focus on getting people a better income in retirement.
A role that so many are grateful the PLSA fulfills.
They need to carry on doing what they are doing, which is providing really good analysis of the pension landscape, what the policy options are, and which are the good options to go for. There's a lot of scope for that work. The PLSA has got an important niche there, which nobody else occupies, and I really hope they'll continue to thrive, filling that niche and providing the research and the analysis and the evidence that we all need.
Happy birthday to the PLSA. 100 years is a very, very proud achievement, and it's fantastic how the organisation is still keeping to its mission from so many years ago.
My birthday message to our members would be thank you very much for doing an impossibly difficult job in the interests of UK pension savers, and please, please, please keep on doing the wonderful work that you do, and we will try and do everything we can to represent your views and make sure that we make your life as easy as we possibly can in the interests of all those people that we're trying to create good retirement income for.
The PLSA, celebrating a century of campaigning work and looking forward to continuing in that pivotal policy role for the next 100 years.